Come to the stage right now. Put your hands together for Kevin!
Welcome to the Unfunny Kevin Show. I am your host, Kevin Melody. It's Friday, July 18th. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're amazing. I hope you're fucking just enjoying yourself and you're enjoying the show, folks. I appreciate every week the listeners, the people that text, leave voicemails, and send strange emails. I appreciate it all. But DM Unfunny Kev on Instagram, Unfunny Kevin on TikTok, or Unfunny, I can't remember. All the links are in the bio. Click the fucking link tree, folks. 5 stars in the Apple Podcast Store and a written review. You don't understand how far that goes. The show is free for you, but it costs your boy as we upscale and do more things to entertain every week. So be sure to support and leave that 5 stars, Spotify and Apple Podcasts, rate, review, and subscribe. All right, folks, lots of things are going on. I had myself a week, as usual. It never ceases, you know? It just doesn't stop. Fucking Smash Mouth over here. The hits stop coming and they don't stop coming. Pause. We're going to have a little tea. Hold on. Also pause, I guess. Okay. Now that we're warmed up, let's jump in. Trump has a vein. Pause. He's got a vein on him or something. That's the wrong way to say it. Pause. Someone sent me this and it weirded me out. Someone DM'd me. I think it was my sister actually sent me the original, but like he had makeup on his hand or some shit. All right, let's see. This is the BBC. White House says Trump's diagnosed with vein condition after questions about bruises. Oh shit. This is from 5 hours ago. I'm recording this the night before, so it's the 17th. All right, let's see what this is all about. Oh god. It's that fucking Bride of Chucky.
Many in the media have been speculating about bruising on the president's hand and also swelling in the president's legs. So in the effort of transparency, the president wanted me to share a note from his physician with all of you today. In recent weeks, President Trump noted mild swelling in his lower legs. In keeping with routine medical care and out of an abundance of caution, this concern was thoroughly evaluated by the White House medical unit.
Yes.
The president underwent a comprehensive examination, including diagnostic vascular studies.
Hold on, Bride of Chucky. Speaking of units and veins, I'm a human unit.
Bilateral lower extremity venous Doppler ultrasounds were performed and revealed chronic venous insufficiency, a benign
I'd love to get in her Venus.
and common condition, particularly in individuals over the age of 70. Importantly,
She's reading a WebMD.
there was no evidence of deep vein thrombosis
Say it a little slower there, Bride of Chucky.
What's her name? I don't know. I don't care. White House. Oh, Carolyn.
Carolyn Levitt, say that again. Deep vein thrombo. I once had sex with a thrombose.
or arterial disease. Laboratory testing included a complete blood count, comprehensive metabolic panel, coagulation profile, D-dimer, B-type natriuretic peptide, and cardiac biomarkers. All results were within normal limits. An echocardiogram was also performed and confirmed normal cardiac structure and function. No signs of heart failure, renal impairment, or systemic illness were identified. Additionally, recent photos of the president have shown minor bruising on the back of his hand. This is consistent with minor soft tissue irritation from frequent handshaking and the use of aspirin, which is taken as part of a standard cardiovascular prevention regimen.
I was shaking too many hands. Benjamin Netanyahu he's got a good grip. He's got a tight grip. Speaking of tight grips, what happened on that island? I don't know. Who knows? There's no island.
All right. Donald Trump is suffering from a chronic vein condition. Pause. The White House announced on Thursday, after days of speculation regarding photographs showing bruising on the U.S. president's hand. After recently experiencing swelling in his legs, Trump underwent the comprehensive exam, per Carolyn Levitt. Levitt said Trump's bruised hand was consistent with tissue damage from frequent handshakes and taking aspirin. Trump, who's 79. God damn. Why do we keep electing 90-year-old whites? What about the gay 40-year-old white?
He was in charge of the trains.
Pete
Buttigieg. Yes, I don't like him. He's a small man, and he has no bruising.
Trump 79 has regularly touted his good health. I can't even read the fucking first paragraph of this article, folks. And once described himself as the healthiest president that's ever lived.
And the least islandy island visitor.
The president's recently discovered vein condition is called chronic venous insufficiency, which occurs when leg veins fail to pump blood to the heart. But it's really from shaking hands. All right, do you guys even care about this? Why did this? I shouldn't even. Whatever. Look, back to the week that I had. We're going to talk about stimming because my wife and I had this hilarious conversation. So she's on TikTok. Obviously, I'm not on there a lot. I go on there for her and to post stuff for the show. So other than that, I stay away from it because I do believe it's a Chinese psyop. I'm going to do the whole show as Trump eventually. And the thing is it is designed to melt your brain. It really is. And the reason it starts with the algorithm, of course, right? The malicious algorithm, the Reels algorithm, that our buddies over at Stimming developed in Shenzhen, as well as fine jewelry. You'll hear the ad later. But here's the main thing here, folks. The algorithm paired with, how it is damaging children, but it's also damaging their dumb millennial adults who have Meta glasses and Apple goggles and Tesla vacuums and electric robots who suck and fuck their wives and husbands. And there's this generation of folks. I don't know. They may not even be millennial. They're just in their like late advanced, I'd say mid 40s to 55 that just love. They eat technology like slop. They love it. They're like, what's the new iPhone? My iPhone has an iWatch, and it also comes with an iHusband, and it comes with an iGoggle, and it comes with an iHat. I put the hat on, and the hat actually reads my mind. And they're like, this is great because it's brand new, and actually I'm on a finance plan. Did you Klarna your Apple fucking hat? And they can't get enough of it. They literally circle jerk with all their technology in they put it in the middle of the room, and they jerk off together with it, with the Roomba dancing and the iDog and the iBaby and the iPad that raises the kid. They love it. They're a shit people and they love it. They fucking love it. They're like, you don't have to remember to cook. What? What do you mean? There's this new thing. You don't cook. It just flies into your house and it fucking does it for you and it fucks your husband. You don't have to do anything ever again. So anyway, this is all connected to the short attention span and China's psyop via TikTok. Follow me, folks. Okay, so the TikTok has created the signature, they call them sounds, which is hilarious, right? So, like if you're watching a TikTok, the algorithm will boost you using someone else's sound, I guess. So there's this like I don't know, in the very beginning, there was this like one like larger black chick and she was like sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. It was like something like that. She was talking about sitting on the toilet. And then people manipulated and used that sound. There's tons of other popular sounds. So my wife was like walking around the house and she was just randomly saying, it was like, put the fries in the bag. Haha, put the fries in the bag. Yeah. I got yo, la boo boo. Like she's just walking around saying, and I go, hey, what are you talking about? She goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, don't apologize. What you were saying was interesting. It didn't sound all connected like a normal sentence. And she was like, no, I'm sorry. And I was like, is it like I walk around and say, we bring the boom or doom, double chunk chocolate cookie? The viral sounds then infect your brain and do what is famously called brain rot. And then for some reason, the rest of your day, some giant guinea and his fucking diabetic teenager running around a Costco screaming about chocolate chip cookies can't get out of your fucking head. It's like a satanic ritual. I can't explain it. You walk around and me and my buddy at work, I'll walk up to him and I'll be like, hey, that's a doom. Like just randomly, just fucking, hey, you want a double chunk chocolate cookie? Like I can't. The brain rot is crazy. So it's like the algorithm is vicious and it feeds you nonsense, but then it's also conditioned you to enjoy the slop. You know what I mean? And so I feel like it's definitely designed to just destroy that. It's like ChatGPT. I literally read something that was like ChatGPT's making you retarded and it's killing the rainforest or something. Stop. Just go back to research. It's insane, folks. Fucking sane. Okay. Anyways, my wife was telling me about, she was like, I'm just verbal stimming, like we're all autistic or something. And I thought it was pretty funny. But on piggybacking on that, another buddy of mine, also a listener of the show, sent me something, and I can't help but share it with you because it goes back to the brain rot, but it's also like brain rot you just can't look away from. So I'm going to give you context as I pull it up. So this account is called Apes, A-P-E-Z, follow, F-O-L-L-O-W, Koba, K-O-B-A. And when you open it up, there's a guy with like my skin tone. It's like olive. And he's got kind of like one of those weird, like, almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like Chinese facial hair, but he's clearly not Chinese, you know? And he's got like brown hair and he's got like kind of thick eyebrows and he's got a really deep voice. Can't believe we're going to play this on the show because it's so niche and insane and brain rotty, but I need you guys to see this. And it says, the caption is establish company policies early and you gon' be still good. Always remember that and stay sharp. Now there's an epidemic of these types on the internet, you know, take your Andrew Tates and all these dumb like male philosophers. Some of them are like, they call them like hood philosophers and they get on there and they talk in circles and then they end it with like facts and then they high five each other and like, damn bro, that was legendary. Like it's retarded. So this one though I love. So we're going to share him. Hold on.
If your shorty sell box, she's still good. If your shorty sell box and she's taking care of business, bringing home the bread, making sure her health is right, getting herself checked out, making sure everybody that hit her box is always still wrapped up all the way down to the jiffy, all the way. She's still good. She's still good. And if your girl sell box, keep everything 100. She keeps everything 100 with you. Lets you know if she does weird shit every now and then, you know, we got for guys that got kinks but still does it on the safe side. On the safe side. She's still good.
It starts off. First of all, saying if your shorty sell box is an insane opening statement. And by the way, for listeners that don't know, box is pussy. So this was like, yo, if your shorty, if your girl's a prostitute, it's perfectly acceptable so long as she's taking precautions. And then he goes on to say that He doesn't. It doesn't end there. These videos are all like 5 minutes long. It's kind of genius because it's like keeping you on his page for a long time while he just spews nonsense. But then I started sending videos back to my friend, and I was doing an impression of him because I can't stop watching him. And when I watch someone like that, like if I want to make fun of someone, it just starts bleeding into my brain. Like, bro, I was like, yo, if your shorty fucks your pops, but he didn't know it, she's still good. Like, I can't, now my new fucking stim has been Apes Follows Koba. I can't get him out of my head.
And even if she does all that and you eat the box, you still good.
Okay, here's the hashtags he put. Apes Follow Koba. Gifted and cautious. Go forth and conquer. Stay sharp. Box. Girlfriend. Street. Woman. Leader. Life experience. Wife. ABC. Safe. Company policy. She's still good. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Folks, we want to welcome a new sponsor to the Unfunny Kevin Show. The very best in the business, folks. You've been put out by your girlfriend. You have very few options left. You don't have a traditional place to sleep. But that doesn't mean that you can't sleep luxuriously, bro. You could get a king coil mattress. No, not a regular one. That's much too expensive for you. But you can get a king coil air mattress. Hear me out. You don't have many options. But you can get a king coil luxury, folks. Air mattress in blue or black. You can get a high-speed built-in pump. These things hug the body, feel phenomenal. Feel phenomenal. They are the New York Times Wirecutter 2025 pick, trusted by over 1 million sleepers and counting, folks. Over 8,200 5-star reviews and currently on sale. You can get lightning fast, high-speed patented pump inflation, 60 to 90 seconds. Most of you can't even last 60 to 90 seconds, and you still good. Luxurious enhanced coil beam technology for firm body support. Premium, fully flocked sides and tops. They got twins, fulls, queens, kings, kids, different heights. And right now, folks, you run over there and you use code UnfunnyKevin10 for 10% off your King Coil Air bed. Support the Unfunny Kevin Show by supporting King Coil Air today. All right, folks, we got one of our favorite sponsors, frankly, and I don't even know where to begin. Trump has smoothed out tariffs with this wonderful land. There's one China that I observe, and that is Xi Jinping's China, and that is Shenzhen, and that is Xinningu, folks. Shinningu. And if you haven't been paying attention, folks, they have peacock stone bracelet. Yeah, peacock stone bracelet. They have necklaces. They have earrings. They have handmade bracelets. They even have jewelry sets. Yes, they have classic, pretty in jewelry. Vintage Athens, light luxury, heavy industry, premium metal, lucky, antique, coin, necklace, earring, ring bracelets. Folks, natural, exotic, baroque necklace, ins style, high sense, chic design, vintage freshwater pearl set. Okay? We're talking, they don't fuck around. And Xi Jinping called into the show. You may have heard. And he was furious. He said, Kev, stop giving out the 15% off. But I'm not going to stop. This is the Unfunny fucking Kevin Show. And we're here to give our listeners a treat. You got to give them a treat. Just a little treat. And how do you give them a treat? It's by giving them 15% off. That's UNFUNNYKEVIN 15% at Xinningu.com. Folks, just remember the tag. jade shining like stars, mysterious and dreamlike, amidst the interweaving of light and shadow, quietly emanating a charming charm. Folks, shinningyou.com is where it is at. Use the code to get 15% off. That's Unfunny Kevin, 15%. Code and link and all in the bio. Thank you. All right, folks. So picking up where we left off. Last week. This is kind of a funny one. So we have a couple things to share. We also have an update on the hotline, 424-244-9599. Call and leave a voicemail. And I'm going to give you the prompt at the end of the show, so stick around. So there is a book. We're going to take a sharp turn here from Still Good. Adult Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. It's by Lindsay Gibson. And I got this book a long time ago. It's kind of funny. I got it a long time ago, and it's hard. It's a hard read. I'm not going to fuck with you, right? If you listen to the show, I'm sure you have complicated fucking relationships in your life, maybe with a partner or a friend, or even maybe like an old friend, right? Like maybe it's a homie you don't fuck with anymore, or a fucking girl you don't fuck with anymore. But you could never quite fucking put together what was wrong with them, you know? Like, God, why do they behave that way? Why do you behave that way? You're kind of shitty, you know? So this book gives you clarity, but there's a chapter in it. It's chapter 2. And it's called Recognizing the Emotionally Immature Parent. And when you know, my father's an alcoholic. You all know this if you've been listening. And my mom is an immigrant who's in fight or flight perpetually, and had to leave her country behind, and her father and her friends and family and everything she loved, and it was at a very young age, and that can be really damaging. And she probably had an emotionally immature parent, so you know, the stunted stunt, the stunters stunt the stunted, and the kids and the ladders, and you can go up the ladder all day. But it has an exercise, and I thought it was insane because I read this fucking checklist, and I was like, I gotta share this with my people here. I'm going to pull it up right now. I got the book. Okay, so it gave you this checklist of like 12 things. I'm just going to read them real quick. And what was crazy, bro, is I sat here and I was like, my dad. Yep. That's my pops. Yep. Dad. Mom. Dad. Mom. Basically, fucking all of it, bro. All of it applied to my own tree in my immediate youth. So my parent often overreacted to relatively minor things. Bro, my father we couldn't make a 12-piece Lego. He'd be like, oh, fuck, I can't believe your uncle got you this. Like it would, it would piss him off. My parent didn't express much empathy or emotional awareness. Yep, both of them. When it came to emotional closeness and feelings, my parent seemed uncomfortable and didn't go there. Yep. My parent was often irritated by individual differences or different points of view. Jesus Christ, yes. When I was growing up, my parent used me as a confidant, but wasn't a confidant for me. Yup. My parent often said and did things without thinking about people's feelings. He blunt. Your father's he says he shoots from the hip. I didn't get much attention or sympathy from my parent, except when I was really sick. This shit punched me in the fucking stomach. Because I can only remember my father really fathering a couple times in my fucking life. And one was when I was extremely ill. And another one was when I was having like life-saving surgery. My parent was inconsistent, sometimes wise, sometimes unreasonable. Yeah, bro, 100%. If I became upset, my parent said something superficial and unhelpful or got angry and sarcastic. Yup. Conversations mostly centered on my parents' interests. Even polite disagreement can make my parent defensive. It was deflating to tell my parent about my success because it didn't seem to matter. Facts and logic were no match for my parents' opinion. My parent was self-reflective and wasn't self-reflective and rarely looked at his or her role in a problem. My parent tended to be black and white thinking and unreceptive to new ideas. So the point is this, folks. You can email me at TheUnfunnyKevinShow@gmail.com. And I'm here for you if you need any help. But definitely consider picking up the book. They're not a fucking sponsor of the show. It's just something I wanted to share because it was part of my week last week. And it gave me a bunch of perspective that I didn't really have. You know, as you grow and you go to therapy and you work on things, like sometimes checking in with yourself and seeing like, oh shit, like this is why they were like this. Oh, that makes more sense. Oh, and that's why people like that piss me off, or you know what I mean? So definitely recommend it as a roadmap, but get fucking therapy, you lunatic, if you're not doing it. And on that note, we have a great few things to review before you get your new prompt of July, which you voted on at UnfunnyKev on Instagram. So here we go. This is a wonderful thing happening in America right now. Let's see. There we go. This man pays to be treated like a kebab.
Kebabbing is basically a food fixation. It started in the States. It's people that get their kicks from being treated like a kebab. Basically, I'm a Donna daddy.
I thought this was fake, by the way. The person that sent me this, I thought they were just fucking with me. But there's a white guy wearing a hat. There's another white guy who's just sprawled out on a plastic sheet, and he looks like he's going to be wrapped up in it. And they're pouring, I think, harissa sauce on him.
Please, please, please.
There we go. Please. Oh, there it is. Oh, lovely big kebab. You want that?
Yeah, I mean, it's
He's smothering himself in garlic sauce.
definitely got in the way of relationships over the years, but you can't have what you like. It's not something that I have to do every day, but just to have a session like this once a week.
Thank you.
He's crying and thanking the white guy in the hat.
There you go.
Come out and I feel like a different person. I feel like I can be me, and I have quite a stressful job. So this just gives me the release that I need.
And okay, he's laying in this tortilla or pita type blanket, and they're rolling him up.
Yeah, there we go. Let's get him all wrapped up. Bit more salad. Oh, let's get them there. Oh.
And now, he's wrapping him in foil.
We don't want it going up anyone's arms, do we?
I'm ready to eat.
Yeah.
Then the greatest thing is it says it started in the States. Yep. Isn't that great, folks? All right. Someone sent me this young rapper. Let's listen to him together. His name's YN Storage Boy. Son drops diss song for dad.
Fucking broke ass nigga, sperm donor. Got me shitting in bucks and shit, you tripping. Why you always gotta lie, you hoe ass nigga? Acting like you gon' slide, you hoe ass nigga. I can see it in your eyes, you hoe ass nigga. You don't get no fucking money, you broke ass nigga. Why you always gotta lie, you hoe ass nigga? Acting like you gon' slide, you hoe ass nigga. I can see it in your eyes, you hoe ass nigga. You don't get no fucking money, you broke ass nigga. Stop talking. Fuck you, dad. Fucking broke ass nigga, sperm donor.
Oh, nice.
Got me shitting in
He's calling his dad a sperm donor. This is great. The top comment. The dad has 24 hours to respond. Shout out YN_storage boy. Go support him. This is great. Thank you for... He's walking through a storage unit, by the way. So I think that's why he calls himself Storage Boy. Oh, fuck. All right, one more. This is... Oh, okay. Someone sent me... Because of Tapped In, I just get a lot of rappers. This is On Keith Woods. ANKITHWOODS. It says, the world's first YI.
Louis put the walk hard in the Sprite, now it's the dirty shirt. That though was heaven sent, so I made sure that her neck was pearly. She running back to me like 2017 Todd Gurley. The pussy pig can eat my dick like it's Kirby.
Like 2017 Todd Gurley.
Bitch, I'm not God. What the fuck I look like having mercy? How the fuck I'm 21 smarter than you are at 30? Man just hit my phone, told me they're trying to book an ATL. I told her to suck it till she can't feel her ACL. She's up in my pockets, bitch, my pants is full of baby bells. My promo.
Damn, cheese up in my pockets, my pants is full of baby bells. His flow is insane. Okay, YNdian, nice. I think he's a YNdian. There you go. I like that. Enjoy that, folks, for the week. Getting back to the prompt, you guys voted on worst vacation. So call or text anonymously. You can leave a voicemail or just send us a text to 424-244-9599 and tell us about your worst vacation. I want to know the location. Where did you stay? Was the roaches? Was the food ass? Just tell me how bad the fucking spot was. Were you with your family? Was there fist fighting? Was there fucking? Did you hook up with some fucking rando on a cruise? Like, give me the worst fucking vacation you've ever taken in your entire life. Get it on the Unfunny Kevin Show. I will share them throughout the rest of the month. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. Visit unfunnykevin.com for all the episodes. Apple, Spotify, the whole nine. YouTube, we have a YouTube, and start listening and subscribing there because we're gonna have video up here pretty fucking soon. So thank you for supporting the show. Again, 5 stars in the Apple Podcast Store. Email theunfunnykevin@gmail.com. Ads, sponsors, weird things, articles, and you can DM them to me too. Unfunny Kev on Instagram. Whatever you want me to talk about, I will likely put it on the show. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good week.